Hello friends, welcome to my channel Kashmira's Kitchen on YouTube. Today I am going to show you an interesting recipe that is called Indo-Italian GUJIA or Indo-Italian puffs. So for GUJIA or puffs, I am using half cup of wheat flour, half teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of soda bicarb and 1 cup of refined flour or maida. And I'll be using 1 tablespoon of olive oil and I'll make a soft dough with cold water. And for filling, I'm using onnise, frozen corn, or you can take boiled corn, and bell peppers, and this is all greens for health purpose. This is chopped spinach, chopped spring onions, chopped coriander. Apart from this, I'm using mozzarella cheese because this is Indo-Italian, and paneer, this is cottage cheese. These all are for stuffing, and I'll be using oregano, chili flakes, garlic, some salt and some chaat masala, black pepper and paprika powder for spices. And apart from that, I'll be making a spread that is like mayo and tomato ketchup, red chili garlic sauce. I mix all of these and I'll spread on my chapati, or you can call it bread. After that, I'm using this garlic crushed and basil, oregano and extra virgin olive oil and some lemon juice for my dip. Let's start to the recipe, and before that I would like to request you to please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Let's start. So this is refined flour, 1 cup, half a cup of wheat flour, this is baking powder, half a teaspoon, and half a teaspoon salt. And in that I am putting 1 tablespoon of olive oil to make it moist and crisp. So I am mixing it all. I am using my hands to make a nice dough so I can feel the texture of the dough. And I'll be using cold water to make a soft and crispy dough. For this recipe, we need a soft dough. So my dough is ready. So look at this, it's quite soft and smooth. I'll keep it aside for resting at around like 5 to 10 minutes with a damp cloth. Now I'm going to start to making my stuffing. I'm putting it on low medium flame. And here is 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Not much. First of all, I'm going to use crushed garlic. This is half a teaspoon, 2 or 3 cloves. This is chili flakes, 1/4 teaspoon, and half a teaspoon is oregano. I'll stir it for a few seconds only. After that, I'll be starting putting all my veggies. And this is my most favorite spice from Spain, that is Spanish paprika. If you don't have this, you can use a red chili powder, that is like Kashmiri red chili powder, right? So it's done. Now I'm going to put, first of all I'll put corn, that is 1 tablespoon and half. 1.5 tablespoon. And after this I am putting bell pepper, yellow bell pepper 1 tablespoon, red bell pepper 1 tablespoon, and then I am putting half a cup of grated paneer or cottage cheese. I will stir it once. I am putting 1/4 cup of spinach. It's quite healthy and whatnot. It has so many properties. And 1 tablespoon of spring onion, little coriander. So our dish is so colorful and healthy. I'll stir it once. Look at the colors and the texture, and the aroma is awesome. Now I am putting some mozzarella cheese and olives. So 1 tablespoon of olives. Actually I like olives so much, so I'm putting little more. And this is half a cup of mozzarella cheese. So guys, you can see we are using all Indian and Italian ingredients together. And in that I'm going to put some black pepper, and a pinch of paprika. You can say half a teaspoon, not much. And 1/4 teaspoon salt. So our stuffing will be done in few seconds only. It's almost done. Now I'm turning off the stove. You can see the strings of mozzarella. Let it cool for a few minutes. I'm taking it off in a plate. See how beautiful. You can use a cast iron pan or non-stick pan, whatever you like. Let it be cold for a few minutes, then I use it for stuffing. Till then, I'm going to make my spread and dip. That is a part of the recipe. Now I'm going to make a spread for the recipe. So for that, I'm taking tablespoon of tomato ketchup, 1 tablespoon of chili garlic sauce, and 2 heaped tablespoon of mayonnaise. I'll mix it all and sprinkle some oregano in this. Little chili flakes, and it's done. It will give us an orangey color and very yummy. So our spread is done. Hi. So now I'm making a dip for our stuffed gujia or stuffed puff. For that I'm taking 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise and I'm taking 1 heaped teaspoon of garlic paste because it's an Italian version also, so they use garlic in each and every dish, and this is fresh basil from my home garden. Little bit of sea salt, yes, little bit of oregano and some chili flakes and a heaped spoon of extra virgin olive oil. Is going to give a beautiful aroma and taste to our dip. And you just mix it, nothing else, and it's done. Hi guys, see how lovely it looks. It's done. So our spread is ready, our dip is ready, and stuffing is ready. Now dough has rested quite a lot, so let's start rolling the dough. Wow, my dough is beautifully soft and spongy. Let's start rolling it. I'll make at least 12 balls out of it, like bigger than lemon size. This is enough for 1 puff. Right now I'm making 4 of it. And one more version I can tell you, like if you don't want puffs, so you can make it like kathi rolls. We call it kathi rolls, or any kind of roll. You make a chapati, like roll it little bigger and semi-cook, then place all the dressing and stuffing and make it a roll. And you can grill it or you can toast it on the griddle only. So let's start rolling our, so my dough will not stick. And before I start rolling, I'm going to put some oil for shallow frying. This is just 2 to 3 tablespoons. I'm keeping it to heat for little bit on a slow flame only. Let's start rolling. Let's see how it comes. It's pretty easy. Like we make chapatis every day, so we are used to of it. seal the edges, I'll be using a spoon and some water I'll be taking for sealing it. The corners, and I'm putting my stuffing in the center of the dough, but before that I'm going to spread my tangy, flavorful spread like we do with pizza. I'm putting my stuffing inside this. And stuffing, you can change your vegetables according to your taste and your availability. See how it looks. I'm going to seal it. I'm flipping it over and just pressing lightly and giving it some marks that looks beautiful and sealed well with the help of a fork. So one of my puff is ready. I'm going to sprinkle some flour so it will not stick. The next one. My oil is also on the temperature. It's heating slowly. Right now I'm showing you 2 of them. The rest of them I'll be doing later on because it's my lunch time also and I'm going to eat. I'm feeling little hungry after looking at all the beautiful, lovely ingredients. So this is my spread. Oh, sorry, I forgot to weight the corners. You can put some dry fruits, dry nuts like walnuts or pine nuts. It's all up to you. It's filling, it's tasty, interesting and handy. You can take it with your lunch bag or you can make it like that and keep in the fridge for some time, and when your guests are coming you can just take out and shallow fry. It won't take much time. Let's see. Yeah, oil is enough hot. Let me put it. Yeah, sizzling sound. If we are doing shallow fry, we don't want to use much oil, then there is a trick. Like we can put oil like this on the top also, so it will also cook perfectly and we don't need to put much oil. You can call it curry puff, you can call it GUJIA puff, whatever. Or you can call it pizza puff also. So this is my absorbent paper, so it will absorb extra oil. I'm switching off the stove. It's done. See guys, it's golden brown. It's perfectly done and fluffy and crispy. I hope you are going to enjoy this. Now we are going to serve it with our dip. Now oil is done. I can keep it like this. I want to put my dip inside. So let's start eating now. Wow, mozzarella is coming out so beautifully. Let me try.